Centralise or Decentralise Exchange? That's the question. Which one is better? This video I'll be explaining the difference of these exchanges and how they work and how you can use them. And of course, which one is better. Make sure you stay till the end of this video. Let's start. To begin, Centralise Exchange is basically like a bank, which you can keep all your funds in the exchange, and it's governed by the centralized service, aka the exchange itself. The exchange will manage your private keys and all your tokens. That's why people say never keep your coins on the exchange, because you actually don't own it until you transfer it to your private wallet. Centralise Exchange plays a role of a middleman between the buyers and the sellers. As the word centralized in crypto means to trust somebody else to handle your money. The big centralized exchange that we know are Binance, KuCoin, Coinbase, and what's the FTX? Sorry, shouldn't mention FTX, but they used to be a savings exchange. Yeah, don't put your money into the FTX. Say what? Back to the topic. There are some great advantages about Centralise Exchange. Firstly, it is one of the safest ways for you to buy crypto with your fiat currency, or cash people call it. Secondly, it allows you to trade crypto assets between the different blockchains. For those that are new to cryptocurrency, you need to remember that if the token that you're purchasing is on a different blockchain, sadly you cannot exchange it in the Decentralise Exchange due to you're using a different blockchain network. I'll do a separate video about the blockchain and how it works, but to keep it simple for those that are new, just remember this: each blockchain doesn't interact with others. I normally like to explain it is when I'm traveling to UK, I wanted to purchase a bottle of water and I can't use my Australian dollar to buy it as the store cannot physically accept it, so I need to transfer to English pound and use that instead. So that's the same in blockchain. I can't use Binance blockchain token to purchase a Ethereum blockchain token. Got it? Thirdly, Centralise Exchange provides customer support when you're using their exchange, and also they have other features that is like a traditional financial exchanges, which is you can trade features, contract, option, earn interest on your holdings, and etc. Based on a different exchange, they provide different type of service for trader. You can look into it by just going to their website and see how it works. The problem about being on the Centralise Exchange is that you need to do your due diligence, which is the KYC, commonly known as Know Your Customer. That is an ID verification for yourself. So when you're exchanging crypto to fiat or fiat to crypto, the exchange will report to the government and all your transactions will be sent to them. Sadly, till these days, once the crypto is transferred back to fiat, you will be back into the modern financial system, and that is governed by the government and tax agency, and they will continue to monetize your money transactions. The other problem, which is you don't actually own the coins or the tokens on the Centralise Exchange until you have transferred it to your private wallets. As all the users that's using Centralise Exchange, their private key are stored in the Centralise Exchange, meaning the investors' asset is not granted to them. As a result, this can be a very scary thing, because what happened with FTX last year, the FTX was using all the investors' money to invest on other companies. Ultimately, it failed, and many people have lost all their money. Sadly, being on the Centralise Exchange, users cannot view or see what the exchange is doing with their liquidity money. FTX was not the first exchange does that, and I believe that it won't be the last to do it. Prior to FTX, there were other exchanges in crypto history has just shut down or run away with users' money or using their money for other purposes. So just be careful. If you know some of the coin or tokens that you wanted to hold for long term, then it is ideal for you to hold it in a private wallet rather than on the exchange. Finally, other problem, but it also can be a benefit for crypto coins, that is the availability on the exchange. The downside of that is that there are limited of selection due to the exchange onboarding these coins. The company will do a due diligence check to ensure that the coin is safe to transact, and that is a benefit for the trader, because you can always to make sure that they are safe to trade, but you may miss the early train for the coin to pump initially. Now, Decentralise Exchange, known as DEX, is aimed to stay true to its pure philosophy of crypto itself, meaning it gives the absolute freedom for the people to conduct a peer-to-peer trade without any middleman holding your funds in the marketplace, and the buyers and the seller can come together and process transactions directly between one another. The common decentralized exchange, as we already know, are Uniswap, PancakeSwap, SushiSwap, QuickSwap, and etc. I know the names are weird, but you know, welcome to crypto space, where nothing makes sense but everything makes sense. The great benefit of using DEX, as mentioned already, is no centralized ownership or monetization, meaning the government cannot track your asset, and other benefits are stronger protection against hacking, as no one can access to your private wallet during or after the transaction. There are large selection of coins or tokens in the exchange for swap, but the downside for that are the high risk of purchasing a scam coin, as there is no protection for user, as there is no customer support or any monetization. So when you buy some new new coins through DEX, you will need to do your own research and ensuring the contract you have is correct and secure. If you don't know how to pick up if the coin is a scam or not, come check out my previous video, Managing Risk When Investing, which is a link down below of my description. In that video, I have actually given some guideline on how to check if the coin is a scam or not. Other downside of decentralized exchange is that each coin or token are attached to a certain blockchain. So you need to do your own research to find out which blockchain are you using to purchase these coins. If you insist on trading on different blockchain coins, then you will need to use what we call a blockchain bridge. Like I mentioned before, I will do a separate video about what is blockchain and how it works. There's still some minor downside of DEX is a low liquidity, meaning that there might be a limit of coins or a higher trading price when you are buying or selling the coin due to the low liquidity. Also, the ledger is open for anyone to see. So in some way, it is a double-sided sword where anyone can see your wallet, but they don't have the access to it. So your identity will still remain as anonymous due to there is no KYC. Now, how does crypto exchange work? They are the same as the traditional stock exchange, where they use order books method to keep track of the price of the coin. This method is commonly used in the Centralise Exchange whenever someone is placed to buy with the price they wanted to buy it from. The contract is locked in. Wait till someone sells it at the same price for the buyer. This method may take a long time before the order has been fulfilled. That's why commonly in DEX, when they're using this method, there will be a slippage, meaning that the buyer or the seller is happy to sell the coin for more or less of a certain percentage. Other method that most DEX use is automated market maker method. This is where coin price is actually found. Most of you may already know the coin price is calculated by the total amount of supply of the coin over the total market cap, aka the liquidity pool. When using automated market maker, the liquidity pool itself. This method, instead of getting the trader to find and match the price, it will indicate the price of the coin based on the total liquidity pool instead of a personal reference. So each token you buy, the price will increase, and of course, if each token you sell, the price will reduce. People has designed an algorithm which use a special formula for this method to make sure that they are always selling more and more token, even though they have hardly any left. As the less they have, the more DEX charges. This will incentive the trader of each opposite hand to balance out the price when in trade, and due to that, this method is widely adapted and used in most decentralized exchange. Now, I believe for those that have stayed and watched this video till now has wondered the main question of today. Which exchange is better, CEX or DEX? Centralized or decentralized? Well, there's no right or wrong answer to it, because the current status, you will need both in order for the crypto space to sustain itself. I know, let me explain. In the current world, we are still running on the fiat currency, meaning that in some way we are still stuck with the governance society. So centralized exchange is like a bridge for the trader to get into the crypto space. Also with the KYC and the tech support provided to the user, it is more welcoming for a lot of new people that's entering the crypto space. Meanwhile, DEX provides more P2P interactions, allowing you to actually own the crypto asset to yourself rather than it is a property. So for me, I will say if you're new to crypto space, Centralise will be the way for you enter the market. But if you have any other coins that you wanted to hold for as an investment for a long term, then definitely transfer it to your private wallets. Remember, like, you may doesn't care about the whole part of the video today, and you may forget everything about this video, but there's one thing that I want you to remember is that whenever you have any coins or tokens that is on the exchange, it does not belong to you. So you will need to transfer it out to your private wallet so that you can actually own the crypto coins. It is nothing else than more important seeing that happening, because I feel like a lot of new people that's entered the space, they trust the exchange. And the thing is, for me, that has went through the market like over 4 or 5 years, where again and again exchange has let us down multiple times, and because of that reasons, exchange is not a safe haven for you to store a coin for long term. Like if you're doing a short-term investment, like I do a lot of day trading, I use all my exchange, but that's only part of my investment that I'm willing to risk leaving on the exchange. But whenever I convert these kind of investment back to a cryptocurrency coin, that I will always move it to my private wallet. Just keep that in mind, because that's the only message I want to get across to you guys today. Now, DEX is more for advanced crypto traders to invest or trade other coin freely in the market. Unless one day we are able to use DEX to convert a fiat currency, then my answer will change as DEX is better. But for now, my response will remain as that there is no which type of exchange exchanges better in the crypto market, as we need both of them to sustain a crypto ecosystem. So that's all for today. Thank you for watching. If you have any other questions or any topic that you would like me to go in depth and talking about, definitely comment on this video and I will try to answer the question for you. And of course, if you like this video or you wanted to see more of these contents, definitely click the subscribe button down below and share it with your friends, as my main objective is to help people to get better of understanding the crypto itself. Once again, thank you for watching. I'll see you next video. Peace out.